Despite an exciting comeback from the Ravens, the Cardinals held on for a 26-18 win over Baltimore on Monday Night Football. I'm Brian Clark at CineSport, taking a look at the game and at the teams with former NFL scout Russ Lande. And Russ, let's start with the Cardinals. 30-year-old Chris Johnson, 122 yards and a touchdown. He's now second in the NFL in rushing. How has he reinvented himself?
Well, I think a lot of it stems from the fact that this is the first time in a long time he's been on a team with an established quarterback, so teams have to respect the pass. He's getting the opportunities in terms of a lot of carries. And Bruce Arians is one of the most aggressive coaches, not only throwing the ball deep down the field, but staying with the running game. He believes in it, so Chris is going to get the carries even when the first few may not go well. All of that combined with Chris's talent, he looks like the old Chris Johnson to me.
We mentioned an exciting comeback for the Ravens, but they fell short. They're now 1-6, and we saw during that comeback the entire left side of the offensive line, the starting side, was out. Is that the problem for the Ravens, just a lack of playmakers?
Well, I think you nailed it on the head. I mean, their offensive line is not very strong, and when your number one offensive playmaker is Steve Smith, who's in the final year of his career, and your number one defensive playmaker is Elvis Dumervil, who's on the bad side of 30, that's when you know you have problems. They don't have game-changing players. They're relying on veterans to carry them throughout when they don't have a lot of overall talent on the team.
And Arizona, on the other hand, of course, a team with a mix of veterans and young, good players. But what's the most encouraging thing we saw from the Cardinals?
Well, I think to me, you have to be excited on offense when it's not just Larry Fitzgerald and it's not just John Brown, but you're getting other guys involved. Floyd caught passes. Gresham showed that they have a tight end who can be a weapon. I think the fact that they can spread the ball around on offense and have a powerful running attack, all of that combines to me to say this is a team that's going to be very hard to slow down when it gets later in the year because they're not a one-dimensional and one-player offense.
Cardinals now 5-2. Russ Lande, former NFL scout. Thanks, Russ.